Influenza virus subtype H3N2 virus. Antibiotics. Seasonal influenza is an acute respiratory infection caused by influenza viruses which circulate in all parts of the world. It represents a year-round disease burden. It causes illnesses that range in severity and sometimes lead to hospitalization and death. Most people recover from fever and other symptoms within a week without requiring medical attention. However, influenza can cause severe illness or death, particularly among high-risk groups including the very young, the elderly, pregnant women, health workers and those with serious medical conditions. In temperate climates, seasonal epidemics occur mainly during winter, while in tropical regions, influenza may occur throughout the year, causing outbreaks more irregularly. Influenza virus subtype H3N2. Children and adults with H3N2 virus can be treated with oseltamivir, zanamivir, peramivir, and baloxavir are currently advised medications and can be obtained with a prescription from your physician. Influenza virus subtype H3N2 A/H3N2 is a subtype of viruses that causes influenza, flu. H3N2 viruses can infect birds and mammals. In birds, humans, and pigs, the virus has mutated into many strains. In years in which H3N2 is the predominant strain, there are more hospitalizations. H3N2 is a subtype of the viral genus Influenza virus A, which is an important cause of human influenza. Its name derives from the forms of the two kinds of proteins on the surface of its coat, hemagglutinin, H, and neuraminidase, N. By reassortment, H3N2 exchanges genes for internal proteins with other influenza subtypes. Seasonal H3N2 flu is a human flu from H3N2 that is slightly different from one of the previous year's flu season H3N2 variants. Seasonal influenza viruses flow out of overlapping epidemics in East Asia and Southeast Asia, then trickle around the globe before dying off. Identifying the source of the viruses allows global health officials to better predict which viruses are most likely to cause the most disease over the next year. An analysis of 13,000 samples of influenza A/H3N2 virus that were collected across 6 continents from 2002 to 2007 by the WHO's Global Influenza Surveillance Network showed the newly emerging strains of H3N2 appeared in East and Southeast Asian countries about 6 to 9 months earlier than anywhere else. Influenza virus subtype H3N2 is a strain of the influenza A virus that causes respiratory illness in humans. It is one of the several subtypes of the influenza A virus that circulates among humans and animals. H3N2 is a highly contagious virus that spreads easily from person to person through droplets in the air when an infected person talks, coughs, or sneezes. Symptoms of H3N2 influenza include fever, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, body aches, headache, chills, and fatigue. In most cases, symptoms will improve within a week or two, but complications such as pneumonia, bronchitis, and sinus and ear infections can occur, especially in young children, the elderly, and people with weakened immune systems. Vaccination is the best way to prevent H3N2 influenza. The influenza vaccine is updated each year to